Most people in this world are easily stopped. The moment life becomes inconvenient, they pull back. The minute they hear a no or face an obstacle, they surrender. But if you truly want to grow, if you genuinely want to experience the fullness of what's possible, you must accept that challenges are part of the journey. It's easy to believe in yourself when everything is going well, but what about when things fall apart? When your bank account is empty, your health falters, or relationships end? That's when your true belief is tested. Those moments are when you must dig deeper than you ever thought possible. In life, there are two types of people: those who give up when faced with obstacles, and those who refuse to be stopped, no matter the cost. Imagine for a moment what it feels like to be the latter. Someone who looks adversity in the eye and sees an opportunity to grow. Every person has faced moments of discomfort, loss, or discouragement, and it's in those moments that true character is forged. The difference between success and failure often boils down to the decision to press forward. There's no shame in feeling fear or exhaustion, it's human. But allowing that fear to define your limits is where the real challenge lies. In this motivational message, I want to remind you that even when everything around you is crumbling, there's a power inside that cannot be destroyed. With the right mindset, you can transform challenges into stepping stones, and every setback can become the foundation for an incredible comeback. There is an undeniable strength within you, waiting to be awakened in the face of adversity. No matter what trials come your way, you have the power to rise above them. You can look at yourself and declare, "I will make it through this." At some point, you need to draw a line in the sand and say, "Enough is enough. I deserve more, and I will not settle for less." The key is to refuse to let anything stand in your way and to reclaim your power over your circumstances. Do not live your life as if you are powerless. You are not a victim. Victims give away their power. You, however, are powerful. Within the chaos of life lies opportunity. The pain you are experiencing can become the fuel for your journey if you learn how to harness it. Resist the urge to give in to your circumstances. Stand tall, even when it's hard, and say, "I will do it anyway." What happened to you in the past is irrelevant now. What matters is what you choose to do about it today. You can let the challenges of your past break you, or you can use them to build yourself into something stronger. The choice is always yours. Hardships are guaranteed, but what truly matters is how you respond to them. Let go of what is behind you. Harness your willpower and keep pushing forward so that you can grow. Develop yourself in preparation for the life you want, because you must expect success in order to achieve it. Hold on to your dreams, remain courageous, and never lose your enthusiasm, regardless of the circumstances. Believing that you can succeed despite everything around you might make you seem a little crazy. But as history has shown us, it's the people who are a little crazy that end up changing the world. The people who believe in the impossible are the ones who end up doing it. You must believe, deep in your heart, that no matter how many times you fall, you can still get back up. Courageously pursue what brings your life meaning and value. Ignore the opinions of others. This journey is yours, and only you are responsible for seeing it through. When the pressure mounts and life feels like it's against you, that's when you need to bolt every escape route shut. Don't allow yourself a way out. Find a way or make one. It's okay to cry, to rest, or to take a break, but quitting should never be an option. Weakness exists only in the mind, and you must not allow fear, stress, or discouragement to take root. The war you need to fight is within your mind, not in your job, not in your bank account, not in your relationships. If you can conquer your mind, you can conquer anything else. If you're unhappy with where you are right now, remember that this is only one chapter of your story. You have many more chapters to write. Why waste sleepless nights worrying about a single chapter when the rest of your story is still waiting to be written? The final chapter hasn't been written yet, and as long as you're still breathing, you have the power to change the narrative. What matters is what you do now, the steps you take today to make your life better. You can't control what has already happened, but you can control your actions right now. You have the power to decide how you respond, how you grow, and how you rise. The challenges you face are not meant to break you. They are meant to elevate you. Don't run away from difficulties. Face them, fight through them, and grow because of them. The scars life gives you are not something to hide in shame. They are proof of your strength, of the battles you've fought, and of the obstacles you've overcome. Wear those scars proudly as a testament to your resilience. Only the toughest individuals make it to the other side, where success awaits. And you are tough. You are made of resilience and strength, and you deserve to live a life of greatness. Remind yourself every single day, I am going to make it. You may not know how long it will take or what obstacles you will face along the way, but you must keep the unwavering faith that you will get through. No matter how difficult things become or how many setbacks you encounter, keep believing that you are on the path to success. Life will throw challenges at you, but they are meant to shape you into the person you need to become. Stop blaming external factors, the economy, the government, other people, and start taking ownership of your situation. When you wake up every morning, look in the mirror and say, I am responsible for my success or failure. Winners win and losers lose. If you keep seeing yourself as a victim, if you keep letting your circumstances define you, then you're choosing a path of defeat. But when you take ownership of your choices, your actions, and your outcomes, you also gain the power to change. Stop making excuses. Own your mistakes, own your setbacks, and take control of finding the solutions that will bring you success. Take ownership of your entire life. Take ownership of your career, your family, your dreams, and your future. By owning both the good and the bad, you give yourself the power to make changes. Declare, I expect to win. Yesterday's failures do not dictate today's results. Today, you are different. Today, you will not settle for anything less than success. Expect victory. Expect your actions to yield positive results. When you wake up thinking and speaking like a winner, you start creating the reality you envision. Winning is not easy, nor does it happen overnight. It requires consistent practice, relentless effort, and a dedication to growth. You can always surpass what you have achieved before. There is no such thing as perfection, but progress is always possible. If you keep striving for new breakthroughs and continue practicing, you will grow. The big wins may take years, but the decision to keep striving, to keep pushing, and to keep believing is what will ultimately lead to success. You are the lead character in the story of your life, and every action you take helps shape that story. Too many people approach their dreams as if they're playing a game, just seeing how it goes, treating it casually. But if you make the decision to say, I am here to win, everything changes. Small victories begin to transform you. You walk differently, you talk differently, and you become a different person. Those little wins change your perspective, and soon enough, they change your life. We all say we want to be strong, but do we truly understand what it means? Strength isn't about having an easy path. It's about going through the hardest moments and still choosing to stand tall. Strength is losing everything and still feeling gratitude for the opportunity to rebuild. It's about hitting rock bottom and saying, this is my starting point to rise again. True strength is born from adversity, and in the darkest moments, when everything feels lost, you must dig deep, find your inner resolve, and remind yourself that you are capable of greatness. Life isn't about avoiding difficulties. It's about embracing them and using them as catalysts for growth. Take responsibility for your own happiness, your own achievements, and your own future. The road will be bumpy, and setbacks are inevitable. But every time you rise after a fall, every time you refuse to quit, you move closer to becoming the person you are meant to be. Wear your scars as a badge of honor, for they show that you have lived, you have faced challenges, and you have triumphed. And always remember, the final chapter of your story is still unwritten, and only you hold the pen. When we face obstacles, it's natural to feel overwhelmed, to question whether we have what it takes to move forward. But it's important to remember that adversity is not the end. It is merely a test. It is during these moments that the best version of ourselves has the chance to shine. Think about the people you admire most, those individuals whose stories inspire millions. What makes their stories compelling isn't that their lives were easy, but rather how they persevered when things got hard. They faced their fears, pushed through barriers, and rose above the obstacles in their way. You have that same capacity within you. Embrace the challenges as a chance to prove to yourself that you are stronger than you think. Each difficulty presents a decision. You can either let it define you, or you can use it to refine you. In the end, your character is built not in times of comfort, but in times of struggle. There is a strength within you that can only be revealed through perseverance and tenacity. Every setback is an opportunity to prove just how badly you want something. The people who succeed in life are the ones who refuse to take no for an answer, the ones who refuse to stay down when they fall. There's an old saying that goes, "Smooth seas do not make skillful sailors." Life is not meant to be easy. It is meant to challenge you, to push you, and to help you grow. You do not develop resilience by avoiding hardship. You develop resilience by facing it head-on and coming out stronger on the other side. Each storm you weather makes you more capable of handling the next. Over time, you will find that the things that once seemed impossible no longer intimidate you. They become stepping stones, markers of how far you have come and how much you have grown. Your journey is not about comparing yourself to others. It is about being better today than you were yesterday. Growth is a deeply personal journey, and it is one that requires you to focus on your own progress. When you take ownership of your life, you give yourself permission to change, to improve, and to succeed. Do not shy away from setting ambitious goals, even if they seem out of reach. The process of working toward those goals will shape you into a stronger, more determined individual. You may not always achieve everything you set out to do, but in the pursuit of your dreams, you will discover strengths and abilities you never knew you had. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Each step forward, no matter how minor it may seem, is a testament to your growth. The more you focus on what you are accomplishing, the more motivated you will become. Success is not about one grand moment of triumph. It is about the many small moments of progress that lead up to it. Each day that you refuse to quit, each day that you choose to move forward, despite the obstacles, is a day that brings you closer to the life you envision. You have the power to write your own story. Every day is a blank page, and you get to decide what goes on it. Will today be a day of progress, or will it be a day of excuses? The choice is yours, and the power is in your hands. Refuse to let your circumstances dictate your future. Refuse to let fear hold you back. Instead, let each challenge fuel your determination, and let each setback strengthen your resolve. The world is full of people who gave up too soon. Don't be one of them. Be the person who keeps going, who keeps fighting, and who refuses to quit until the dream is realized. Remember, greatness is not reserved for the few. It is available to anyone who is willing to work for it. It is available to those who are willing to face their fears, to endure the hardships, and to rise again and again after each fall. It is not your circumstances that determine your destiny, but your choices. Choose to be great. Choose to keep going, no matter what. And when you look back on your journey, you will see that every struggle, every setback, and every moment of doubt was worth it, because it led you to where you are meant to be.